Saturday morning, and I actually made a pretty weird decision to not play cash yesterday on Friday night. I can't remember the last time I didn't play on a Friday night, but I decided not to play because I am playing a tournament hosted by the man himself, Daniel Negreanu, at Planet Hollywood. It's a $150 rebuy add-on, so it's a $250 tournament really, because it's you get 5,000 chips for $150, and then you get 10,000 chips for $100 more. So, going to be in for one bullet. Just gonna fire this one, and we'll see how they do. I believe they're 20-minute levels. You can re-enter up to like level 6 or something. But it should be cool. Like Negreanu's playing in it, so like that'd be cool to if we happen to see it at the same table. And so on my way over there now, and it should be a lot of fun. Looking forward to it. Don't play a lot of tournaments for two major reasons, honestly. Like the rake is so high in live tournament, and then usually the structure is just so turbo-y in live that it's just the skill edge that you may have as a really good player is very much diminished by the variance introduced by the short and just really fast structures. So we'll see how they go, and I'm looking forward to it. Should be cool. Should be good content for the vlog at least, even if I don't make a deep run. But that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna ship it. So.
A sticky summer's day in Shepherdstown, an eagle in a thermal is a circling round like a tire on a bike rolling down Columbus Street. But Katie got a little look of hope in her eyes, and her arms unfold, and she looked to the skies and said, I'm gonna learn to fly around with you, yeah. She jumped up high and she fell to the ground and skinned her little knee and made a horrible sound. She got right up and she tried it again, and smiling all the way with her unstoppable grin. Take time, do what you're gonna do, and just smile, you're gonna see it through. Your wings are gonna sprout and lift you off the ground. Oh no, take time, do what you're gonna do, just smile, you're gonna see it through. Your wings are gonna sprout and you will learn to fly. Children used to laugh at her. They say your head is in the clouds, and when you come back to earth, the men in the white coats, they will all be waiting for you. But Katie knew that there was something they didn't see, and she climbed up to the top of the sycamore tree and said, look out world, I am gonna fly away. She stood so tall, and with all her might she took a flying leap of an astonishing height. A wind blew through and it carried her high, and Katie knew that she was just beginning to fly. Well, take time, do what you're gonna do, and just smile, you're gonna see it through. Your wings are gonna sprout and lift you off the ground. Oh no, take time, do what you're gonna do, just smile.
And one for yourself and one for the dealer.
Cool, thanks. On first break of the tournament, going pretty well so far. Had a nice double up where hand kind of played itself really, flop touch set, and held against the flush draw for 105 big blind pot at like 21K at 200-400. So that was a nice double. Negreanu is pretty cool. It's pretty awesome just being like, you know, one table across from him. I'm not at his table, but it's pretty cool. Pretty cool setting they have over here. So.
An early pot. What is that old saying? Even a blind squirrel finds an acorn once in a while. Yeah, we have a blind squirrel in seat number 4. Huh?
Look at you, Mr. Cameraman guy.
Alright, yeah, I'm here with Real Kid Poker, Viking here, Andrew, and just finished playing in, well, actually I finished a while ago. I busted pretty early in this, in this charity tournament here at Planet Hollywood. But great event, a lot of fun, raised some good money. No one complained about break or anything.
That's true.
So Daniel was gracious enough to give me a few minutes of his time after the tournament, so just give you a little vlog and piece in. So just a couple questions. Bellagio is running their new live stream game that they're going in like in 2 weeks. They're having like a pretty big game, like a 25, 50, 100 or something like that. Are you? Is that something you'd be looking into? Maybe?
Probably not, because I'm like gearing up for the World Series right now. So I'm doing this charity event. I'm doing other things that I'm working on, just like mentally preparing and studying for the series. So probably won't have time to do that.
Okay, just a lot of tournament stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotcha. Now the Las Vegas Knights coming into Vegas. When Vegas plays the Leafs, what jersey are you gonna have on?
So here's the thing, right? Leafs are really good right now. Vegas is not going to be good. The odds of them both being really good at the same time are really, really remote. So I can root for both of them because they're on both, on the other end of the conference. So when I'm home, I probably won't wear a jersey that night. But depending on where they are in the standings, like if it's like next year, I'll be rooting for the Leafs because Vegas doesn't need to win next year. They're going to suck anyway, right?
Yeah.
So we'll see. I don't know. I'm going to have to see where my heart, leads me.
I got you. I'm a poker pro here in Las Vegas, grind like 1, 2, 1, 3, and I have slightly under the 1.2 billion that you suggested for starting.
You're
but
1.1.
Right? Yeah, just a little bit under that. But what are some like general tips that you might have like for somebody who came out to Vegas and just like going out?
Well,
been here since January.
Sure. Like briefly in talking to you, like it seems like you've already got some of the most important aspects down, which is cost and expenses, right? Part of cost and expenses is rate in terms of like value. Also, your living expenses, like where are you going to live, how much are you spending daily? Because if you want to move up and build a bankroll, the best way to do that is to lower expenses. As long as you're actually winning in the games. Because I know some guys who were really good and they're probably the best players in the game, but they have to buy $30,000 watches, and it's like, okay, well, you're never going to have any money if you keep doing stupid stuff like that.
I gotcha, absolutely. Okay, well, I think that's about it. I know you're busy, man. Thank you so much for your time.
You got it, man.
And,
thanks for coming out. I appreciate it.
This is great event. It was. I think everybody enjoyed it. It was
really good
5,
people.
6 tables that you had going.
For sure. Really good people. We just put this together like a month ago, and next year we're going to make it much bigger. Really good people, like friends of mine that really care deeply about giving people an opportunity, giving people a chance to succeed. And in 2017 and these days, what we're dealing with, like across the spectrum, these kind of programs and these kind of things are really going to be beneficial and important.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. Daniel Negreanu is big, not just for the poker community, but just overall as a community as a whole. Gives a lot back, and definitely one of the guys that inspired me. Just your faith, your character, just so many things about
you. You got a great camera too. I'm gonna have to steal that. I like it. It's a good one.
For sale.
Okay. Sounds good, man.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, Daniel.
You got it, buddy. Appreciate it.
Thanks. So just interviewed Daniel Negreanu. Pretty awesome day there. I thought getting a picture with him was cool, and then to hear him actually like say, "Oh yeah, sure, let's do your vlog thing." Like, that was pretty awesome. Really great guy, very down to earth. Casually said, oh, I might go play some cash games later at Bellagio. Pulled out 4 25K chips, no big deal. So, very awesome guy, very cool person. Dinner, poker, Saturday. Negreanu, check. Play poker with Negreanu, check.
You're gonna see it through, your wings are gonna sprout and you will learn to fly.
Okay, so it's tournament day, I guess. I'm most likely going to play some cash games after this, but now I'm at Treasure Island for their 10 p.m. $75 1K guarantee. It's not as much of a document as a lot of other tournaments are. First 6 levels are fairly decent, and then it just goes like crazy turbo. Pulling Hollywood's kind of the same way, and that's sort of how most of them are, but at least it allows for like at least like an hour and a half, 2 hours of play of actual poker, so there's that, and look to chip up early and then go from there, and expect it. And meeting up with a few hit friends here, we're doing like a $20 last longer, so that'll be fun. Little bit extra incentive to play, and yeah, so let's get to it.
Do what you're gonna gonna do and just smile. You're gonna see it through and your wings are gonna sprout and lift you on through.
Well, Cameron ended up dying shortly after that tournament ended, but long story short, ended up busting in 7th with top 3 paid, ace, king, ace, deuce. Not much I can do there. Sucks to play for a few hours, really good poker, and then make nothing out of it, but that's tournament poker a lot of times. Actually, off camera, when I was talking to Negreanu, I mentioned the high rake and especially like the turbo structure of daily tournaments, and he agreed that with me that it probably reduces your skill edge like quite a bit. The next day, I actually did end up chopping a Bally's tournament for a $60 tournament for 200. I didn't get any of that footage because I'm still terrible at vlogging, but that was cool. And there was only 10 people in that one, and I think my edge over 9 people in a turbo structure is, my expected ROI is higher than it is versus like 25 people in a turbo structure. And so that, I think, it was just fairly easy to get into position to cash for that one. I want to talk about a couple of things Negreanu mentioned, especially about like costs. When you're a pro, every single thing is plus or minus EV. Every dollar you account for, whether it's tipping a waitress or parking or getting gas, entertainment, whatever it is, it's all numbers at the end of the day. And especially here in Vegas, where spending money is so easily done. Like, it's not even funny how the ways you can spend money, they invent ways to spend money in Vegas. People think that being a poker pro is like some sort of grand lifestyle. They see the heaps of money and the lights and the fame and all these other pros and the freedom of lifestyle and all these cool pros things that cool things that you can do. But Joey Ingram said it pretty well the other day. It was like, being a poker pro is really hard. Poker is really hard, and if you're not working like every single day to constantly get better at it and constantly move up, then know that somebody else is out there. And I'm not saying I'm at these stakes I'm playing against pros and grinders, because I'm not, and that's why I'm able to make a living right now, honestly. But if you want to get better at it, you have to be working at it. It's like anything, you know? So the reasons I'm a poker pro, the fame and fortune are not at the top of the list, right? Like, the reason I'm a poker pro is because it's a game I really enjoy, and it's a game that continues to fascinate me, and it's a game that I want to continue to always get better and always improve on. And that's why I play this game. Like, it's like that scene in The Rookie where Jimmy comes up to Brooks and things are like super tense in the locker room, and Jimmy just says, "You know what we get to do today, Brooks? We get to play baseball." Like, that's it. Like, I get to play poker. Good day, right? So anyway, that's gonna do it for my vlog. Thanks for watching. I promise I'll have more actual poker content in the next one. I just wanted to take a little bit of time to sort of expand on my talk with Negreanu and like my mindset as a player. Stay tuned. There's more poker coming up, and I'll see you next time.